Chosen ones, today, if you skip us, you will lose both of us forever. My child, listen carefully to what I am truly saying to your heart. This is not a threat, and it is not fear speaking to you. This is love calling you into awareness, because what stands before you today is not ordinary. If you turn away from this moment of connection, you are not losing me, for I never abandon you, but you may miss a doorway that has been prepared for your healing and your breakthrough. When I say you could lose both of us, I am speaking of the closeness between you and me, and the destiny I have joined to your obedience. There are seasons in life when heaven leans close and invites you into something deeper. Today is one of those sacred crossroads. If you feel this stirring inside your spirit, comment, Amen. I am not a God who plays with your emotions. I am a Father who protects, who restores, and who speaks when the timing is right. What you are sensing is an invitation to step forward instead of shrinking back. It is an opportunity to say yes to the path that will strengthen your faith and draw you into a greater intimacy with me. There are moments that shape the rest of your journey. They do not always look dramatic, but they carry eternal weight. When you choose to ignore them, life continues, but something precious is postponed. I do not want postponement for you anymore. If this is touching your heart, take one small action right now and like the video, not for attention, but as a simple sign that you are choosing to stay present in this divine encounter. Your agreement matters more than you realize. You have felt distant at times. You have wondered if I was still near when your prayers seemed to echo back unanswered. Yet I have never stepped away from you. I have walked beside you through confusion, through disappointment, through silent tears that no one else saw. The loss I am warning you about is not the loss of my love. My love does not expire. It is the loss of momentum, the loss of alignment, the loss of stepping into what has been carefully arranged for you in this very hour. There is something unfolding in your life that requires your attention and your trust. I am aligning people, shifting circumstances, softening hearts, and opening doors that once seemed sealed. But alignment requires agreement. You are not here by accident. You are not hearing these words randomly scrolling through your day. You are here because your spirit was ready to hear truth without fear. If you believe that I am guiding your steps even now, comment 1212. There are two things at stake today. The first is your awareness of my presence. The second is your willingness to move when I prompt you. When you ignore my nudges, you do not lose me, but you delay what I long to release into your hands. I have blessings prepared that are tied to your obedience, not obedience born from terror, but obedience born from trust. When you trust me enough to respond, doors open that you once thought were permanently locked. You have prayed for change. You have asked for clarity. You have cried out for relief from burdens that have felt too heavy for your shoulders. I have heard every whisper, even the ones you could barely form into words. Today is about partnership. I am calling you into deeper partnership with me. When you skip moments like this, you drift slightly off course, and though I can still redirect you, the journey becomes longer than it needs to be. You are chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. You are favored, not because you earned it, but because my grace rests upon you. I have marked your life with purpose, even when you doubted your worth. Do not let distraction steal this connection. Do not let doubt convince you that this is meaningless. I am strengthening something inside you that will carry you through the next chapter of your life. There are people watching you who do not see the full story. They see your struggles, but they do not see the spiritual growth happening quietly within you. They see the delays, but they do not see the preparation. I am building resilience in you. I am shaping your character. I am teaching you to rely on me rather than on shifting circumstances. That is why this moment matters. If you step forward in faith today, you will begin to notice subtle but undeniable shifts. Peace will replace anxiety. Confidence will replace hesitation. You will sense my nearness in a way that steadies your heart. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for presence. Stay present with me. Stay open. Stay willing. The enemy of your destiny is not weakness. It is indifference. When you grow indifferent, you stop reaching for me. When you stop reaching, you settle for less than what I prepared. I do not want you to settle. I want you to rise. I want you to walk boldly into the promises that have been waiting for your yes. You may not see the full picture yet, but I do. I see the breakthrough forming. I see the healing unfolding. I see the restoration that will surprise even you. Hold on to this truth. You are not alone in this. I am with you in the quiet decisions, in the unseen battles, in the small steps that no one applauds. Do not skip what I am doing. Lean into it. Let your heart soften. Let your faith grow roots that run deeper than fear. The two of us, you and I, are building something together. When you remain connected to me, you cannot lose what truly matters. My presence is your anchor. My guidance is your protection. Today is not about fear of losing. It is about awareness of gaining clarity, gaining strength, gaining a deeper walk with me. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Stay, listen, trust. I am not going anywhere. And as you choose me, you will discover that what seemed fragile in your life is becoming firm. What seemed uncertain is becoming steady. This is the beginning of a stronger bond between us. A bond that no storm can break, no delay can weaken, and no doubt can erase. There have been times when you felt tired of believing. You felt like you were carrying hope with trembling hands, afraid it might fall and shatter. I saw the exhaustion in your spirit, even when you kept smiling in front of others. I never mistook your weariness for lack of faith. I know the battles you fight in silence. I know the doubts that try to whisper that nothing is changing. But change does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it begins quietly beneath the surface, like roots growing before the tree ever breaks through the soil. If you trust that I am working even when you cannot see it, comment 1111. You must understand something important. What you almost walked away from was not me, but the process that is shaping you. Growth can feel uncomfortable, transformation can feel slow. But everything I allow has a purpose that leads you toward freedom, not away from it. There are 2 paths before you every day. One path is guided by fear and impatience. The other path is guided by trust and steady obedience. When you choose trust, even in small decisions, you move closer to the life I have prepared. I am aligning your steps with divine precision. You may not see the alignment clearly, but you will begin to notice that certain doors close firmly while others open gently. That is not coincidence. That is protection. Some relationships have shifted in your life, and you wondered why. Some people drifted away, and you questioned your value. But I was pruning what could not grow with you into the next season. You are not losing what is meant for you. You are being refined for what is greater. The closer you walk with me, the more clearly you will see that what left was never meant to carry you into your destiny. I am preparing you for stability, not temporary excitement, not fleeting success, but deep-rooted stability that cannot be shaken by circumstances. That stability begins inside your heart. When anxiety rises, come to me instead of running in circles inside your thoughts. When confusion tries to cloud your judgment, pause and remember that I am steady even when everything around you feels uncertain. You have asked me for signs, you have asked me for confirmation. But the clearest sign is the peace that settles when you lean into my presence. That peace is not manufactured, it is a gift. Your life is not an accident moving randomly through time. It is guided, it is seen, it is cherished. I am not observing from a distance, I am actively involved in the details. If you believe that I am protecting you, even from things you do not know about, comment 777. There are blessings that are waiting for the right alignment. Alignment requires patience. It requires courage to stay when you are tempted to run. It requires humility to admit you need my direction. You have been stronger than you give yourself credit for. You survived moments that once felt impossible. You stood back up when you thought you would stay down forever. That resilience did not come from nowhere. I was strengthening you in ways you did not recognize at the time. What felt like delay was actually preparation. You are entering a season where clarity will replace confusion. It will not happen all at once, but step by step. You will begin to understand why certain struggles were necessary. The breakthrough you desire is not only external, it is internal. It is the shift from fear to faith, from doubt to confidence, from hesitation to bold trust. I want you to move forward without constantly looking over your shoulder. The past does not hold your future hostage. I have already broken chains that tried to bind you to old mistakes and old wounds. Forgive yourself for what you did not know back then. Release regret, release shame. I am not holding those things against you. When you stay connected to me, you gain more than guidance. You gain perspective. You begin to see your life through a lens of purpose instead of panic. There are people who will cross your path soon, who will recognize something different about you. They will sense peace in you. They will notice strength in your calmness. That difference will not be because life became easy. It will be because you chose to stay anchored in me instead of being tossed by every wave. Do not underestimate the power of steady faith. Loud declarations are not what change your life. Consistent trust does. I am leading you into deeper maturity. You will respond differently to challenges that once overwhelmed you. You will pause instead of reacting. You will pray instead of panicking. This is growth. This is progress. This is the evidence that you did not skip what I was doing in your heart. When temptation tries to pull you back into old patterns, remember how far you have come. Remember the nights you cried and still woke up determined to try again. You are not fragile. You are being fortified. Every challenge has added strength to your foundation. I see your desire to do what is right. I see your effort to choose integrity even when it costs you. That effort is not unnoticed. There are rewards tied to faithfulness that you have not yet seen. Not rewards in the form of applause, but rewards in the form of peace, stability, and divine favor. You are becoming someone who can carry greater responsibility. I would not prepare you for more if I did not trust what I am building inside you. Do not compare your journey to others. Their path is different. Their timing is different. Focus on your own steps. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. I am guiding you at a pace that matches your growth. Rushing would break something that needs strengthening. Delaying too long would stall your purpose. Trust my timing, trust my protection. Trust my heart toward you. You are not walking alone into the days ahead. I am already there, waiting for you, arranging what you cannot see. Stay with me. Keep listening. Keep choosing trust over fear. The connection between us is not fragile. It is living. It grows as you lean in. There are layers to your growth that you have not fully recognized. On the outside, life may look similar to how it did months ago, but inside you, there has been a quiet transformation taking place. Your reactions have softened, your trust has deepened. Your dependence on me has become more natural. You used to panic when doors closed. Now you pause. You used to question your worth when people misunderstood you. Now you remember that your identity is rooted in me, not in their approval. This is what happens when you stay instead of skipping what I am doing. You begin to mature spiritually. You begin to recognize my voice more clearly in the middle of noise. I am teaching you discernment. Not every opportunity is meant for you. Not every voice deserves your attention. Not every open door leads to peace. When you feel hesitation in your spirit, that is often my protection guiding you. When you feel unusual calm in a risky situation, that is often my assurance strengthening you. You are learning to move with awareness instead of impulse. That shift alone will save you from unnecessary pain. It will also position you for blessings that require stability. If you sense that I have been guiding you away from hidden trouble, comment 333. There are battles you did not have to fight because I redirected you. There were conversations that could have escalated, but I quieted your spirit. There were traps set by misunderstanding and jealousy, but I shielded you. You may never see the full list of dangers you avoided. But one day, you will look back and realize how carefully you were carried. The reason this closeness matters so much is because your next season requires strength. Not loud strength that demands attention, but quiet strength that holds steady under pressure. You are stepping into responsibilities that will stretch you. They will not crush you. They will reveal what I have already placed inside you. There are dreams in your heart that you almost buried. You told yourself they were unrealistic. You convinced yourself that you missed your chance. But I did not give you those desires to mock you. I planted them there as seeds. Some seeds take longer to sprout because the soil needs preparation. You are the soil I have been preparing. I have been removing bitterness. I have been clearing doubt. I have been loosening the hardened places in your heart. Now, when I water those dreams again, they will grow differently. They will grow with humility instead of pride. They will grow with patience instead of desperation. Do not measure your progress by speed. Measure it by depth. Deep roots withstand storms. You once asked me why certain relationships ended painfully. The answer was not punishment. It was preservation. Some connections would have limited your growth. Some partnerships would have drained your strength. I removed what could not handle your calling. You felt lonely in the transition, but loneliness was not abandonment. It was space being created for something healthier. I am preparing divine connections for you. People who will not compete with your light. People who will celebrate your growth. People who will walk beside you, not ahead trying to control you, or behind trying to pull you back. This does not mean every new connection will be perfect, but it means you will have discernment to recognize what aligns with your purpose. Your voice is becoming clearer. You are no longer shrinking to make others comfortable. You are no longer apologizing for boundaries that protect your peace. That confidence is not arrogance. It is maturity. It is the result of walking closely with me. There will be moments ahead where you must choose courage over comfort. You will feel the temptation to retreat into what is familiar. But familiar is not always safe, and comfortable is not always blessed. Trust that when I stretch you, I am strengthening you. When I challenge you, I am preparing you. You are not losing anything by staying connected. You are gaining wisdom. You are gaining clarity. You are gaining alignment with a future that is more stable than your past. The fear of losing me was never necessary. I am not fragile. I do not leave when you struggle. What you risk losing when you drift away is awareness. Awareness of my guidance. Awareness of my protection. Awareness of my steady love in the middle of chaos. When awareness fades, you start making decisions from anxiety instead of faith. That is why I call you back gently when I feel you slipping into distraction. You are too valuable to wander aimlessly. Your life carries impact beyond what you see. There are people who will be encouraged by your resilience. There are people who will find hope because you chose not to give up. Your obedience affects more than just you. If you believe your life has purpose beyond your own understanding, comment 555. You are stepping into a phase where peace will guard your heart more consistently. Not because problems disappear, but because your foundation has strengthened. You will notice that the same storms that once shook you now pass through without uprooting you. That is growth. The closeness we are building is not temporary. It is a foundation for the rest of your journey. You do not have to strive to keep my love. You simply have to remain open, remain honest, remain willing. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. When you stumble, I will steady you. When you feel confused, I will guide you. When you feel small, I will remind you of who you are. You are chosen, not for perfection, but for partnership. I desire relationship, not performance. As you move forward, remember this truth. You are not chasing me. I am walking with you. The two of us are not fragile. We are forming something enduring. A life shaped by faith, strengthened by trust, and protected by my constant presence. There was a time when you thought distance would protect you. You believed that pulling back from faith would shield you from disappointment, but distance only created confusion. It blurred your sense of direction and weakened your confidence. Closeness has restored clarity. When you draw near to me, you begin to see your life through a lens of purpose instead of pressure. You stop interpreting every delay as rejection and every challenge as failure. You are learning that I do not measure your life the way the world does. I am not counting your mistakes. I am cultivating your character. I am shaping endurance in you that cannot be taught any other way. There are areas of your heart that have healed quietly. Old wounds that once throbbed with pain now feel like distant memories. They no longer define you. Healing did not happen overnight. It happened in small, unseen steps. It happened when you chose to trust me, even when you did not feel strong. You once believed that if you stumbled, everything would collapse. But you have stumbled and still remained standing. That alone is proof that my hand has been steady beneath you. If you recognize that you are stronger now than you were before, comment 999. Strength does not always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like patience. Sometimes it looks like restraint. Sometimes it looks like choosing peace when you have every reason to react. You are becoming someone who does not need constant validation. You are becoming someone who can stand firm even when misunderstood. That stability is rare. I am preparing you for influence, even if you do not seek attention. Influence is not about fame, it is about impact. There are people who will watch how you handle adversity. They will observe your calm. They will notice your steady hope, and without realizing it, they will draw courage from you. That is why your growth matters. It extends beyond your private life. It touches others in ways you cannot see. You used to rush decisions because you feared missing opportunities. Now you are learning to wait. Waiting is not weakness. Waiting is wisdom when guided by me. The urgency you once felt has been replaced by discernment. You no longer feel pressured to prove yourself. You are secure in who you are becoming. This security is not rooted in pride, it is rooted in trust. You trust that I am directing your steps. There are still challenges ahead. I will not pretend otherwise. But those challenges will not catch you unprepared. I have been equipping you through every season you thought was pointless. Every delay added patience. Every disappointment added perspective. Every hardship added resilience. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was random. You may not fully understand how all the pieces fit together yet, but you will. There will come a day when you look back and see the pattern clearly. For now, your responsibility is simple. Stay attentive, stay aligned, stay honest with me. When doubt tries to re-enter your mind, remind yourself of the evidence. You have survived storms that once seemed impossible. You have seen doors open that once seemed permanently shut. You are not walking blindly, you are walking guided. I know you sometimes fear losing momentum. You worry that if you rest, you will fall behind. But rest is part of growth. I designed you with limits. I did not create you to run endlessly without pause. When you rest in me, you renew strength. There are seasons when action is required. There are seasons when stillness is necessary. Discernment tells you which is which. You are learning that balance. That is maturity. If you believe I am teaching you balance in this season, comment 1010. Your heart has become more compassionate. You judge less quickly. You listen more carefully. You understand that everyone carries unseen battles, that compassion is part of your calling. I am shaping you to reflect my character. Do not mistake gentleness for weakness. Gentleness is controlled strength. It is confidence that does not need to dominate. You will face moments where others misunderstand your growth. They may say you have changed. They may say you are distant. You have changed. You are not who you used to be, and that is good. Growth sometimes creates distance from what cannot evolve with you. That is not cruelty. That is alignment. Trust that the right people will recognize the depth in you. The right connections will not be threatened by your maturity. I am strengthening your discernment so you do not confuse attention with love. Not everyone who approaches you is meant to stay. But do not let caution harden your heart. Stay open, stay kind, Stay wise. The partnership between us is becoming more natural. You are no longer striving to hear me. You are recognizing my guidance in ordinary moments, in the quiet thought that redirects you, in the unexpected peace that settles in your chest, in the conviction that gently corrects you. This is relationship, not ritual. It is daily awareness. You do not have to perform for me. You do not have to impress me. You are already known completely. When you fail, I do not turn away. I correct you because I love you, not because I am angry. As you continue forward, remember this: you are not in competition with anyone. Your timeline is not late. Your progress is not behind. I am not rushing you, and you do not need to rush yourself. There is a future ahead of you that requires exactly who you are becoming, not who you were, not who others expected you to be. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Stay steady, stay grounded. The fear of losing connection has faded because you now understand something deeper. I am faithful. You cannot outgrow my love. You cannot outrun my presence. But you can grow more aware. You can grow more aligned. You can grow more confident in the partnership we share. Everything unfolding in your life is preparing you for stability, clarity, and lasting peace. Keep walking with me.